It's Savings Challenge Day. Today is my Savings Challenge video for savings from my shop. So if you'd like to see some challenges from my shop and maybe learn how to play them, stick around. Welcome back to Penny Palette Budgets. My name is Melita. If you are new to the channel, I appreciate you dropping in to see what my channel is about. And if you're a return viewer, thanks as always so much for returning and supporting. So today I am going to be doing my savings challenges from my shop. So first I'm going to count my cash so I can let you guys know how much I'm working with today. So today I have $376 that I'm going to be putting towards savings challenges. So let's jump right in. And I'm going to start first with my 5K savings challenge. And I did pre-pick my number for this time. And I am also continuing to work ahead. So I am working in the month of July. And this week, I will be stuffing $130 in July. So I am going to color in the 130 on here, and the 130 is right here. Okay, and then I'm going to grab my black marker and mark in my bubble. And then I'm going to grab 130 for my cash tray. So it's going to be two 50s, a 20, and a 10. And that will do it for July. I am committed to trying to stay a little bit ahead with this savings challenge because there are some larger numbers in here, and I am really proud of myself for how I've been sticking with it so far, and I want to keep the momentum going. And it just feels good to be ahead. Okay, so next I am going to set this to the side and I am going to do the back to school challenges first. So I added these back to school challenges, and these are for the benefit of my granddaughter. She will be going into 8th grade this year. It's so hard to believe that she is going into 8th grade a year away from high school. But I wanted to use these because I normally do help her out, or help them out, I should say, the family out, each year with getting her everything she needs to get back to school. So I started this last time, and this is a new savings challenge in my shop. It comes with the challenge and with the envelope, and they match. So I did kick this off last time I did my savings challenges, and I think I'll do a little bit each time I do my savings challenges to keep me in the mode of building this up over the summertime so that I'm ready to help when she has to go back to school. So for clothing, last time I kick-started this with $100. And this week for clothing, I think I'm going to put in 20. So each of these I have designated to be 10. So I'll check off 2 of these, and I'll put 20 into her envelope. And put the challenge back in there. Actually, I think I'm going to put the challenge in the back, just in case the ink hasn't dried. And then next is for her backpack. And for her backpack, last time we saved $10. And I made each of these icons worth $1. So this time I think we'll put in 5 and color in 5 backpacks. All right, so, and I probably will have to do this a couple of times. I just made each $1 to add some variety to the challenges. I'm not sure how much backpacks are costing these days, but if I complete this whole thing, by the end she'll have $30. Now, whether that's going to be enough for a backpack, I don't know, especially with prices the way they are now, but at least we'll have something. All right, and then school supplies. Last time I put 20 in, and each of these is worth $2. So I think this week we're going to add 10 more to school supplies. So let's see, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we finished the blue, and we're going to move to the green. So let me get the green. All right, so that'd be 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so I'm going to grab a $10 bill, and like I said, each one of these is worth $2, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 40 crayons on here. So at $2 a piece, by the time I finish this, I should have $80 to go towards school supplies. All right. In this one, we had not designated a purpose for this one yet. This is the wheels on the bus. And I think for the wheels on the bus, we are going to designate this to FBLA, and it's Future Business Leaders of America, and she's been in it the past 2 years, and I wholeheartedly support her in this. It's a great organization for the kids, and I am loving seeing her thrive in it. And they teach them things, or they teach them things like, business sense, but they also address like financial literacy. There's areas that they can choose to compete in, and she happens to compete in the financial literacy area. So I wholeheartedly support her in that, and I hope that she's going to go to the competition, to the state competition again this year. So for FBLA, what do I want to do? I think I want to make each of the wheels, maybe we'll make each of the wheels $3, just to add again a little bit of variety. We have some time, so don't need to rush too much, as long as we're consistent. And then I think I will fill in, we'll do 5 wheels and say 15. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that'll be 15 for this one. All right, let me put the challenge in the back again. All right, and then there's 2 more envelopes in here. I will start another one next time. So each time I stuff these challenges, I add a new envelope to what we're saving for. All right, so that will do that for back to school. And then I am going to get into my challenges. Well, all of them are my challenges for this video, but my games. I love my games. And my first one in here is my Color the Keys. And for Color the Keys, I actually only have 1, 2, 3, 4 keys left. So I am just going to color these in and complete my Color the Keys this time. Let's see, let me find a good color to finish this off with. How about, we'll do purple. I can't believe I don't have purple on here already, but so we'll color in the last 4 keys. All right, and need $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll take out what I've saved and let's see how much is in here for the finish challenge. So that's 20, 40, 55, 65, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. So that's $90 that I have saved. So I'm going to mark that off down at the bottom. And I'm going to grab a paper clip. All right, I got a music paper clip, kind of appropriate for color the keys. And I am going to put this in the front of my binder. All right, the next one is the highlight of the month. So what I do is I roll the, where is it, the 12-sided die. And if it's anything over 9, I ignore it. And I actually already have 9 filled in. But these are the numbers 1 through 9. Each number is on here 3 times. And if you save all of these numbers, by the end, you will have saved a total of 135. So let's see what number I'm going to get this week. All right, 11. We don't have 11. 11 again. Let's try it one more time. Okay, 8. We got 8. So we're going to color in 3 8s. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 3 8s would be a total of $24. I do have some singles, so I'm going to grab 25 and put 1 back. Whoops. And I will add this to the color of the keys. And typically I don't count my savings challenges until I am completely done with them. So we'll just stick this right back in here. And I think this is actually my 3rd time I'm doing the highlight of the month, if I recall. All right, next is drop and give me 5. So with drop and give me 5, all right, I can stick this back in there. I don't need the money out. I take 5 dice and drop them, and whatever the total is of those 5 dice, that is what I save. So I'm going to grab 2 more. All right. So I have the 5 dice. I choose to do it that way, and that's the way I designed it to be played. However, if you want to do this for tiny savings, you could just do 1 box at a time. Or if you wanted to, add some variety to it, you could do 2 boxes at a time, or 3, or you could do 4 by going down. So you can make up your own way to do this, but I am going to play it the way that I designed it, and I'm going to drop, whoops, I'm going to drop a dice early. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop 5 dice. All right, so let's see what I got. I think it's some pretty big numbers this time, you guys. So let me write them in first and see what I have. So I have 6, I have 5, 4, 4, and 1. I'm going to do this on a calculator so I don't mess up. It's 6 plus 5 plus 4 plus 4 plus 1 equals 20. Oh, that's not too bad. I was thinking that was going to be a lot larger than that. So we'll add 20 to drop and give me 5. Okay, next is going to be your roll and save. And for your roll and save, I think I only have 1 more to finish this one also. So I'm going to need my 6 dice. 3, 4, 5, see, 2, 4, 5, 6. There we go. There's 6. Okay, so for this one, think of Yahtzee. And the hands that are defined below are 3 of a kind, which is 3 of the same number, 4 of a kind, 4 of the same number, a full house, any 2 of one number, plus any 3 of another number, a small straight, which is any 4 numbers in sequence, and a large straight, which is any 5 numbers in sequence. And down here, you can define how much you want to save if you get the corresponding hand. So I have indicated here how much I will save for each. So I'm going to play this last game on the card. And I think this is my 3rd time playing this one through also. And you're going to save a different amount each time because it's random according to what you roll. And also you decide what the values are for each hand. Okay, so what do I have? Oh, I have 3 of a kind right away. And should I stop there or should I try for 4 of a kind and go for 10? I think I'll try for 4 of a kind. I haven't gotten a 4 of a kind. And I got 4 of a kind. So you can roll up to 3 times. If you roll the 3 times and you don't get anything, then the game's over. If you roll like I did right now, on my second roll, I got a hand I wanted, so I'm going to stop there. You don't have to roll 3 times. You can roll until you get the hand you want. So for the 4 of a kind, I'm saving $10. Whoops. And that is going to complete this one. So let's see how much I have in here. All right, so I have 10, 20, 5, 30, 5, 40. So that's going to be $40. And I need to mark them here. My last hand was 4 of a kind. And I am saving $40. All right, I need to grab a paper clip. So I'm going to grab the paper clip and clip this together and add this to my finished saving challenges. All right. Okay, so next is going to be your challenge your way. And if you have not been watching my videos or my savings challenge videos, you may not know, but I did complete this. I believe it was last month. It was in May. I completed this in May, and I had started this last fall. I believe, I didn't look back, but I believe it was in October when I first started it. And at the end, once I completed it, I had saved a total of $1,250. So I have restarted this challenge. So for this week, I think I am going to do 5 and 6. And I'm doing it the same way I did it the first time, just saving the actual number. But again, this is another one that you could choose to make up your own way to do it. You can save the numbers. You can add the numbers together. You can multiply the numbers. Any number of ways you could find to play this game. So 5 and 6 is going to be 11. So I think I'm going to grab... Oh, I do have more ones. Okay, so I'm going to save 11 this week for your challenge your way. All right. Next, I am going to get into my Tic Tac Save. So this is one of the newer challenges in my shop, and I have actually completed the game. And what you do once you complete the game is you just go back through and you scratch off the numbers that you have not previously scratched off. I will give this disclaimer. This particular card is a one of a kind. I made this specifically for myself so that I could play the scratch off. This card is not sold in my shop, so there's 3 versions of the numbers that I made for the challenge, and this version is not one of them. I hope I'm making that clear. But needless to say, what I'm really trying to say is that I am not spoiling this for you. So if you buy this challenge out of my shop, you will not see these numbers on any card that you buy from my shop. These are just for me. Okay, I think I beat that to death. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll I'll roll a 3-sided die. Let's see, where is it? or four-sided die. I'll roll a four-sided die, and whatever I land on, that's how many I will scratch off. All right, I'm going to be scratching off one. That's what it says. So I'll just start right at the top. All right, so I'm going to be saving $5 for this one. Where's my vacuum on and off button? All right, so I'll put that back and grab a 5. And add that to my envelope. And all right. And then next is one of my favorites, Shut the Box. So for Shut the Box, I need 2 dice. And I think I'll grab my pink dice for Shut the Box this time. Where's the other one? There's the other one. All right. And let's see how many games we're going to play of Shut the Box. This time I want to circle what I had left so I can double check at the end. So last time I had the 8 and the 3 left, so I saved 11. So let's see what I'm going to do this time. All right, we got 6. We got 5. Come on, big numbers. All right, 6 and 5 is 11. So I'm going to cross off 9 and 2. I don't know why I skipped that one. I just noticed that, but that's okay. Can still go back and play it. All right, we have 4 and 6, which is 10. So I could do 7 and 3. And then I have 7. So do I have anything that I can use to total 7? I don't. So I have an 8, a 4, and a 1, and that is 13. Let's see. I've got 11 in here. Okay, so I am going to grab my change binder. So this is my overflow binder, and I do use this for change. So I'm going to go into my $1 envelope, and I am going to grab $5. This is 2. I'll take some scruffy ones. Actually, all these are pretty good. So let's see, 3, 4, and 5. And then I will add 5 to this envelope. Put these 5 there. And while I'm in here, I did finish 2 challenges, and I might as well go ahead and do this while I'm in here. So my savings challenge, sorry you guys to get off track, but I better do this while I'm thinking about it. I need to add 2 5s to here for the 2 challenges I just completed. All right, so I don't have to come back and do that. So just put that in there and put these in there. All right. Okay, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Okay, let's play another game of Shut the Box. All right, so I got 7. I'll go back and do this row. 6 and 4 is 10, so it's 9 and 1. 5 and 1 is 6, so I'm going to cross off 6. 6 and 3 is 9. What can I do? 5 and 4. I think that's the only thing I can do is the 5 and the 4. All right. 3 and 2 is 5, but I have a 3 and I have a 2. So all I have left is 8. And let's see if I can get a combination to shut the box. Nope, that's 5. Okay, so I'm going to save 8. So let me add this on the calculator. That's 8 for this game. And then I have 1 plus 4. Whoops. Let me try that again. I have 8 for the first game, and then 1 plus 4 plus 8 is 21. So I need to save a total of 21 for Shut the Box. All right, and then roll the dice. So for roll the dice, I'm going to roll 1 die to see how many times I'm going to be rolling, and then we'll go from there. All right, I'm rolling 2 times. So I'm going to roll a 4. So I will fill in the 4. Let me do the other end, that's quicker. I'll do the 4. Okay, and second roll is going to be another 4. Well, that made it pretty easy. Oops, let me get that little corner. There we go. Okay, so I need a total of $8 for this one. Do I have some singles? I do. I have 2 singles, so I can just grab a 10 and put a 10 in here. Okay. Budgeting goals. Let's see what I'm going to do this time. I'm going to roll. Let's see. I think I'm going to roll this 9-sided die. And budgeting unforeseen debts, getting everything together in numbers gradually. It's 9 words. So I'm going to roll the dice and see which line I am going to save this time. Okay, this is line number 9. So I need 7 and I need 2. So I'm going to check off, or actually 7 and 2, is that already checked off? No, it's not. So I'm going to check off 7 and 2. And save a total of 9. So again, if I grab $1, I can put in 10. I may need to grab some change for these 20s. I have 3 20s back there. Or where am I in my challenges? Okay, so I have good to be saving and I have addition by subtraction left. So I think what I will do is I will do good to be saving. So I think I'll do a 20, one of my 20s for good to be saving. So let me color that in. And then I think I'll roll. So let's how many times I'm going to roll. I'm going to choose my 4-sided die again to see how many times I'm going to roll. And then I'll do the roll and save. Okay, I'm going to roll 4 times is what it says. So I can put that back. And I grab my 6-sided die. And let's roll. So I got a 3. I'll remember where I started. A 2. A 5. So that's 10 so far. What's the last one? A 1. 11. All right. So that's going to be 11. So if I take, see, a 20, do I have change in here to give myself back 9? I don't, so I don't want to get confused. So I have 11 here, 20 here. That would be 31. So if I put in 41, that's what I'll do. I can take back a 10. There we go. That's the way you make change. Gotta think outside the box. All right, and then lastly, I have my addition by subtraction. So let's play a little addition by subtraction. This one is pretty straightforward. If you roll an even number, you add the two numbers together. If you roll an odd number, you subtract the bottom number from the top number. So let's see what I can get here. Okay, I got an even number. So first one is going to be 9. We got another even number. So 9 and 2 is 11. Uh-oh, I might end up with an IOU. Okay, an odd number. 10 minus 3 is 7. The even number. 6 plus 4 is 10. And last roll, an even number. 7 plus 5 is 12. So let's see what the total is and if I have an IOU or not. So we have 9 plus 11 plus 7 plus 10 plus 12. Did I do that right? 49. So let's see what I have here. I have 20, 30, 5, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43. I have 43 and I owe 49. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab an IOU tab, and I have these in my shop. And I'm going to do an IOU for $6. Let me do it in a bigger, with a thicker marker so it sticks out and shows up better. There we go. All right, so that's going to be $6 IOU for this one. And I'm going to add my money in here with the rest of it. Okay, and then I am going to put my IOU tab in here so that when I am doing my saving challenges next time, you see that before I even open the binder, I will see that I have an IOU right there in this binder. All right, guys, that is going to be it for my savings challenges this week. Please leave me a comment. You know I love the comments and I do respond to everyone. Give this video a like, please. I am really hoping to try to get my videos out into the YouTube algorithm just a little bit more, and every little like helps that. And then if you are not subscribed, I would be extremely honored if you would consider subscribing. So until next time, you guys take care. Bye.